Celsius, if you're listening, please freaking help people. This video is to use my platform for good because a lot of you guys already got all your crypto out of Celsius. You're flying high, you're cool, you got your Bitcoin, your ETH, and you are riding this bull market. And then there are hundreds, if maybe thousands of people who have not gotten their crypto yet. I don't know how many, but there are hundreds of people that I am talking to that have not gotten their crypto for all sorts of reasons. So I want to start out by going over some of these people's letters. And if you want to write your own, I'll include the instructions about how to do that. If you are in the category where you still have not gotten your freaking crypto or there's some issue, I am making this video to get the attention of Celsius and Stretto because it's not like we spent $70 million for the wind down budget. You know, it's not like we spent $70 million of creditor money to do this wind down. Oh, it's also not like we have $165 million for priority admin claims, who the hell knows what that is, and other emergency uses. Oh, I think this is an emergency. I think the fact that hundreds, if not thousands of people have not gotten their crypto yet and are being possibly dollarized at the effective date prices of Bitcoin and ETH. They're going to be given US dollars. They don't have enough slots for corporate accounts. I think that's a freaking emergency. So let me go through a couple of these issues that people are having. And there's a lot more people that have not written to the judge that are having the same issues. Here, somebody has not received their claims, PayPal and Venmo issues, saying that we cannot redeem that code. Here, PayPal is unable to validate my mailing address, and they are worried that they are going to receive a check. This person is concerned that they may send the dollarized amount. That's a very legit concern, especially as Bitcoin has ripped up like 50% higher. If you're unfamiliar with what I'm talking about, if they send you a check in the mail, a lot of people are concerned that it'll be at these prices. So if they're sending you back one Bitcoin, it'll be one Bitcoin equals $43,000 or so. This person was a customer of Coinbase since 2018, and they are doing this weird manual review. Meaning Coinbase's customer service is atrocious, and Stretto has been no better at helping this person. Another person hasn't received their distribution. This person has an issue with their 401k getting a cash settlement as well. This person's claim codes aren't working. Another issue with PayPal, no communication on claim codes with PayPal. This person's assets have not been distributed from their withhold account. Someone in Thailand is scared they are going to receive a check or wire transfer. Another person has not received their distribution. Guys, come on. I hope Celsius is watching this because this needs to be the top freaking priority right now. Celsius, a few weeks ago, and I covered this, said that all distribution emails have been completed, and yet more and more people, including this person, come out of the woodwork and also message me stating they have yet to receive anything at all. The docket is full of creditors begging for help. How can both of these things be true, that everybody got their crypto, but a lot of people clearly have not received their crypto? This letter here, written by John Wesner, really encompasses a lot of the issues with having a corporate entity. Basically, there was only 100 slots for people to get crypto in kind. Everyone else with corporate accounts are going to be getting a US dollar amount. And he asks good questions like, how do they pick them? How do we know it's transparent? How do we know Celsius isn't lying or doing something behind our back here? There's no transparency. Why couldn't Coinbase gotten more than 100 accounts? Honestly, I think that's ridiculous in my opinion. I'm sorry, but like after again spending how much money? Let's go check it out. After spending $70 million for the wind down budget. Oh, and funding the mining co with $225 million. You're saying that you couldn't find another distribution agent where people could get more than 100 slots for their corporate accounts? That makes no sense. And I think people are like, this doesn't make any sense. And I'm going to speak up and I'm going to use my station. Oh, by the way, even though I believe my Celsius videos are losing me followers right now, as you can see from yesterday, whatever, I feel like I need to use my account here for awareness because there are still people who are having massive, massive issues. So this person for his corporate account said that there is little transparency and we just do not know how they chose those 100 accounts. They said it was the top 100 or the largest 100. But how do we know? How do we know they didn't go just to anybody, right? There's no transparency here. We are trusting in these lawyers. So this person wrote Kirkland and Ellis a few days ago, and Kirkland and Ellis said, we simply don't have a distribution partner that can make crypto distributions to hundreds of corporate creditors in a regulatory compliant way because apparently it's harder for Coinbase to get all the KYC info to do so. But again, we are spending so much money. $225 million to fund this new company, $165 million for claims and emergency uses, not to mention the wind down budget again, which is $70 million. And yet they're saying, we simply can't do it. We're super sorry. I'm sorry, but that's not cool. That's BS, if I'm going to say so. And this lawyer at Kirkland said, it just so happens that the price of Bitcoin and ETH has increased in recent weeks. The price of Bitcoin could have also decreased. So sorry that you were getting a check in the mail. And that is true to some degree, right? The price of Bitcoin and ETH could have gone down since Celsius decided to make this plan effective and these prices were locked in. Like right now, if Bitcoin was $20,000, people would probably be like, great, give me the Bitcoin equivalent at $42,000. I want a US check. I want US dollars. I don't want Bitcoin right now. So the lawyer at Kirkland does have a point that the fact that Bitcoin and ETH has gone up makes nobody want a check in the mail. And I get that. And it sucks for everybody. It's not in this chart, but I believe Celsius is holding back like $500 million to settle disputed claims. So for them not to be able to pay people equitably, honestly, super bothers me. So this person asks, how can corporate entities trust the debtors? Great question. Were these coins sold for US dollars on the effective date? Or are they, meaning the debtors or whoever is holding the money, holding the coins to sell when they are able to make distributions in US dollars? And again, we're back to this like trusting other people. So I really feel for people that have not received their crypto or having issues with PayPal or Coinbase, or are being essentially threatened to be sent a check in the mail when they should, meaning the debtors or the post-effective debtors, whatever you want to call it, they should have the money. They should have the crypto so everyone can get in-kind crypto. And if this makes me unpopular for saying so, I don't care, but this is not cool. And this absolutely blew my mind. So these are the Coinbase KYC questions and documents that this individual has been requested. Look at all this stuff. All of the info about your business, your income, how your wealth was generated, pay slips issued within the last 3 months, letter from your human resources department confirming your employment and salary, screenshots from an unhosted wallet, brokerage investment statement, home sale documents. I'm like, what the hell is happening? And it keeps going. This person is getting hounded by Coinbase. I guess this is their KYC process, right? The source of their wealth. Source of funds documents. It is insane. Look at all this stuff. Lottery, gambling, winnings. So, I mean, maybe this is what Kirkland and Ellis is saying about corporate accounts. But I actually don't think this person is using a corporate account. This person is having an issue regarding their IP and where they live. So they are doing this insanely extensive KYC process. And the worst part for this individual is that Coinbase is not really responding to them in a timely manner. Coinbase's customer support is on par with Strato's customer support at the moment, where they aren't getting back to people. So it's super frustrating. And finally, I want to go over Tony's message to the judge, just going over a couple things. There has been an alarming level of ineptitude currently on display post-emergence. The debtors would like us to believe that they were prepared to go effective, but it is not lost on anyone that they, meaning Celsius, rushed this process so certain highly paid employees could get their incentive bonuses. Don't get me started on that. That's a whole thing where if Celsius got out of bankruptcy by certain dates, then individuals who worked with Celsius, who are also employees of Celsius when they went bankrupt, that's a whole other issue, those people would get millions of dollars of bonuses. All right. Yet more than a month later, I, meaning Tony, who is very big on Twitter and is really a customer support rep, unpaid one, I get messages day after day from panicked creditors that still have not gotten their distributions. The debtors arbitrarily decided to liquidate all corporate account holders except the top 100 for cash, yet 5 weeks post-emergence, these creditors still have not received their wire transfers. He goes over a lot about the issues, huge issues, those who had a loan, those who are trying to refinance. It is just a mess. So if you are having issues, I'll include this link below. This is where you can upload a PDF right here. All documents must be in a PDF format. If you are having some issue and if you want the judge and everyone to know what's going on, now's the time to let them know. So you would enter the case number, which I'll include in the description below. It's right here, this 22-10964. You'd enter that right here, your first name, your last name, your email, your phone number, and then you will upload the PDF with your letter. And then here you can briefly title the document, answer this math question or whatever math question they have here, and then click upload. All right, guys, that's it for the video. I just wanted to make this because it is something that I feel I need to be doing because I have a platform with a lot of you guys still watching. So if you guys got your money out, congrats. But for those that haven't, I really feel like I need to continue to put pressure and make sure that people's issues are being heard. Even if a lot of people watching this are like, bro, stop talking about Celsius. No one cares. I hear you, but a lot of people are literally stuck in limbo, and those people need to have their voices heard. And that's what I feel like my station can keep doing. So I'll end the video there. Thanks for watching, guys. Till next time, talk with you soon, and bye for now.